Welcome back. As earlier mentioned, the Executive Director of Amnesty International Kenya, Irungu Houghton, has resigned from the panel of experts on compensation of victims of demonstrations and public protests. His resignation follows the extension of the panel's term on Monday by a further 180 days. The human rights defender has in his resignation letter to the chair of the panel, Professor Makau Mutua, taken issue with a decision to appeal the High Court judgment that found the panel usurped the mandate of the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights.
The panel of experts on compensation of victims of demonstrations and public protests faced its latest setback on Friday with the second high-profile resignation of one of its members, Irungu Houghton. Houghton's resignation comes 3 months after the high-profile resignation of Law Society of Kenya President Faith Odhiambo. Houghton bases his resignation on the High Court judgment that found, quote, the President is not constitutionally empowered to constitute a panel of experts to advise on the design of a framework for compensation of victims of human rights abuses, a matter which falls in the competence of the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights. Houghton stating in his resignation that the judgment, in my considered view, materially alters both the legal basis and institutional legitimacy of the panel's continued existence. Continuing to serve on the panel under these circumstances risks normalizing an arrangement that the court has expressly found to be unconstitutional and undermines the central role assigned to KNCHR by law. Houghton distancing himself from the decision to challenge the High Court judgment. The inclusion of my name as an appellant in the 15 December application for a stay is erroneous, not in good faith, and falls short of trite law and the national values and principles of governance. I was neither consulted nor do I support the 15 December application to stay the court ruling, which was only communicated to panel members for the first time on the 8th of January 2026. Panel Chair Makau Mutua has, however, defended the decision to appeal the High Court judgment, stating in a press release on Friday, an appeal has been filed to seek clarity on the larger legal issues arising from the judgment. The filing of the appeal does not suspend, delay, or negate compliance with the existing court order. Rather, it is intended to enable the judiciary to further pronounce itself on the principles involved in the interest of clarity and the orderly development of jurisprudence. Olive Burrows, Citizen TV.